Welcome to tonight's special edition of the Sonya Dungee podcast. Thank you for waiting. And to be quite honest with you, it was up in the air for me whether I was going to do this tonight or not. Um, the day was really busy and a lot was accomplished. I spent time with family, which was an amazing thing. And then I thought about it. I'm like, how can I not do this tonight? I do tributes for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Memorial Day, all the days every year. And why stop now, especially in these times? So I went ahead with my original plan and decided we are going to do this tonight. So here we are. And I took some notes during the course of the day. And so tonight's episode number 241 of the Sonya Dungee podcast special edition is called Remembering Her with Love. And so in that, again, I want to welcome you all back. And tonight's episode is for every daughter, every son, and every person navigating Mother's Day while carrying the ache of parental loss. And in that, I know today it can feel heavy. And for some, Mother's Day is filled with celebration. For others, it's filled with silence, memories, tears, and longing. So tonight, I don't want us to just dread the day, the afternoon, the evening, the concept of Mother's Day. I want us to reflect. I want us to remember our mothers with intention, with gratitude, and with love. You see, today is not about pretending we are okay. It's about honoring the women who shaped us with while giving ourselves permission to continue living on. So, the first point that I want to talk about tonight is Mother's Day after loss and how it feels different. You see, the world celebrates while many grieve quietly. Social media, commercials, flowers, and family gatherings can really trigger emotions. Grief can make you feel isolated, even when in a crowded room. So, I want to ask you, what is one thing about your mother that still lives inside of you today? I know for me, if you saw the poster that I made, on it is my mama, and on it is a picture of my mother and me. And so, in thinking about that question, what is one thing about your mother that still lives inside of you today? Well, for my mother, it's that tenacity, that keep going, that doesn't care what other people think. Just be happy and don't worry about who's judging you. And for my mama, I can't really say everything politically correct, but it was on the order of be the person that you are, be that lady that God intended you to be. Lift your head up high, adjust your crown when needed. It doesn't matter what people think of you, it's what you think of yourself. And so, if you look at me and you're wondering, "Oh, how can she be sitting in front of us today, tonight, talking?" And I don't see her crying. I don't see the emotions. Trust me when I tell you they're there. It's just that my mom has been with the Lord now for 9 years. My mom too. And even my grandmother, who was like a mom to me as well. It's been almost 30 years. So for me, I have my moments, but I think about the good times. I think about what they taught me growing up. And that's what I carry. Those good times, those memories, the things that were instilled in me. And that's how I'm able to be sitting here tonight talking with all of you, conducting myself the way that I am. Do I still cry? Yeah. Do I miss them? Absolutely. Every time I come in the studio, I see them. But I know they're always going to be in my heart, my mind, my soul, my spirit. You see, certain characteristics that I have, my some of the features reminds me of them. And so that's what keeps me going and holding on to, like I said, the thoughts and the celebrations and what they would expect of me. And that's very important to me. And plus, knowing those things, it allows me to be able to celebrate with my daughters, my daughter-in-law, her mom, her grandmother, my sister, my bonus mom. And I look forward today for those reasons. It wasn't about the flowers and the gifts because they were absolutely beautiful, but it was just the memories that were created in those moments. And that's something that I can carry on. Spending time with my grandson and speaking to my grandchildren on the phone that weren't able to be with us today. So the second point is I hope you didn't spend the entire day dreading it, because in the beginning I did. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day, I just don't want to celebrate. I don't want to do anything that day. I just want to be alone." But you see, that anticipatory grief can sometimes hurt more than the actual day. Instead of resisting the emotions, allow yourself to feel them. Give yourself permission to slow down and be present. And maybe today is not about surviving the day. Maybe it's about allowing yourself to experience it differently. And in that, there's ways to honor, remember. And as I've said so many times and suggested, cook her favorite meal, light a candle in her honor, listen to music she loved, look through old photographs, write her a letter, share stories about her with family. And I got to do that on Friday when I met my sister, and we got to talk a little bit about mama. And when I looked at her, she reminded me of her and some of her mannerisms and and the things that she said, and that was comforting to me, as I know it was to her. So visit a meaningful place. Wear something that reminds you of her. Like for mama, her favorite color was red. I wore red slacks today. My mother was about the bling. I wore the bling. My grandmother was deeply into faith. I prayed. So if your mother could speak to you today, what do you believe she would want you to remember about yourself? And then the next point is strength does not mean you don't miss her. You see, missing your mother is love with nowhere physical to go. Healing is not forgetting. Continuing forward is not betrayal. You see, you can miss her deeply and still have the strength to smile again. So, again, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and just have a safe place where we can come together if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay later on. But this is just a safe place for reflection and just sharing some moments and asking some questions, some thought-provoking questions, and leaving to answer those honestly and truthfully for yourself. That's important. So, to everyone that's listening tonight, you are allowed to cry. You are allowed to laugh. You're allowed to celebrate her. You are allowed to rest. And most importantly, you're allowed to keep living. Your mother's love did not end when her physical presence did. So I want to thank you for spending this Mother's Day with me here on the Sonya Dungee podcast. And if this episode touched your heart, share it with someone navigating parental grief today. And remember, healing begins after the conscious decision to move forward. Happy Mother's Day to every woman grieving, healing, remembering, and still finding the strength to go on. With that being said, stay safe, stay well. God bless you all. Bye for now.